Hey air signs, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do a quick collective read. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not every message is for you. Thanks for being here, for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I appreciate all the love and support. If you haven't joined the family yet, what are you waiting for? Join us. Hit that plus button right there in the top right hand corner. We'd love to have you. Let's get into it, alright? I see that you are being held back from a situation. Could be trying to get some kind of clarity over a situation when it comes to a Scorpio. Well, why something ended, why they moved away to calmer waters. I feel like this person don't care who they hurt. They wanted to win at all costs, you know? And they could be with a Sagittarius. They know they're facing karma. This is a cycle, too, that goes on with them. And they do this for money. This person is bound to the devil. They're very toxic. They have a lot of addictions. Yeah, they're facing some kind of tower moment at this time. Could be due to something that they did spiritually. Yeah, they're under judgment. Something that they don't see or you don't see. There's a really hard decision that needs to be made, and I feel like you're trying to rush in to a situation that's a third party. But I feel like you're celebrating too early when it comes to this situation because you knew this person was a player. This person watches and stalks you. I also feel like this is the divine intervening. You feel like maybe you missed an opportunity. Maybe you rushed in to communicate with this person, or you feel like you rushed in and you could have done something stupid with this person, and maybe you got some kind of power and control through some kind of court system, and maybe you were working with a group of people. I feel like there's a police officer that is involved in this situation as well. And I feel like you could be heavily burdened because you offered this fishy cup to the justice system. And it may have to do with locating an individual or lying about locating an individual, holding back paperwork, communication, and I feel like a judge is very well aware of a situation, including a Leo, who's going to get some kind of recognition for taking something from someone in the past and giving it to someone else, because this mother figure has clarity. It has to do with a home. Use your intuition. I also feel like it has something to do with someone doing baneful magic and on someone who's minding their own business, focusing on their finances, and it has to do with jealousy. I also feel like there is a businessman who offered you something for a moment, briefly. Yeah, confirmation. And there's some kind of truth and clarity coming out about this situation. It also has to do with something to do with someone's cycle ending, a life cycle, and you're stressed out about it because a Virgo knows what you did, and a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces does too, and how you are juggling many people because of your selfishness and greed. There's a lot of communication that's going back and forth about this high priestess who's moving forward, who has power and control, who's going a different direction when it comes to this situation, because this person has healed. This person is communicating about all the manipulations that was done to them. It has to do with family members who planned and strategized who took way too long to give them what was owed. I also see a private investigator putting someone in jail for causing heartbreak and suffering and heavy burdens to this person. I see an Aries out here who's two-faced, who is partnered up to try and betray and take this person out, along with a fire sign female Leo, who's now trying to stand up and defend themselves against these family members and trying to run away, trying to walk away because they're out in the cold. They're fighting a lot of people, a group of people, and they're trying to offer something small and tangible after they lied, cheated, and stole. And this person is still trying to maintain control. My way or the highway, because they want wish fulfillment over something that they did. They did a job for you, and that's the secret. And they're in loss and regret, crying, because a Virgo who's in hermit mode is focused on this situation and is getting public recognition and is getting the win. Anything else, Spirit? The scales are going to be balanced for this Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They're going to be given some kind of power, some kind of new beginning. And that's going to cause a lot of heartbreak and suffering for you three people that were involved and cause you a lot of burdens. There's a lot of things that you don't see and a lot of things you don't know. And because you kept secrets and you did a job and worked against this person, they're getting their forever wish come true. And this whole group of people is facing the justice system. Y'all going to jail. That's your karma. And this Virgo is going to build up their finances and go abroad and cut everyone off they have to, including a Leo. They're strong, and they're standing up and defending themselves against this group for the death that was caused by poisoning. There's a tower here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, who's trying to move away to calmer waters, who don't care who they hurt. You fucked with an earth angel, and you juggled them for too long, and you put after they were in wounded warrior energy. Again, making them miss opportunities, putting them in sadness and grief, and they're getting their wish fulfillment because you rushed in to do something stupid, which was to sacrifice somebody. And that's what I got. Let's see what else I can pull. Bottom of the deck, there is some kind of union that's taking place. And so this is for the Aquarius, Libra, Gemini that continues to do baneful magic and death magic on finances and relationships on this person. All this shit is going back. It don't work. Okay? Yeah, there is some kind of separation that's going to take place. Like I said, it's going back to you who sent it. And the reason why is because you're angry this person is speaking their truth. And there's also the fact that this person that you are with was willing to go to the grave and to, to keep this secret as to all the evil things that you did to this person. And so you're losing your foundation and you're losing your marriage. Yep. A lot of it has to do with the facade that you put on and the belief systems that you live under. And this could be taking place in the summer sometime. And I feel like part of it is the fact that you caused someone to be in a lot of fear and a lot of illusions, and you abused your power. And that's what I have. Remember, beloveds, don't allow anyone to take from you what they haven't given you, okay? Be blessed. Hope this helps somebody.